We are back. We are back. Tonight's special guest. Let's view the request line here. Let's bring in Coco. Oh, you got your drink. Okay. Okay. What's going on? What's going on? What's going
You've
on?
been talking crazy.
Crazy?
I could not wait to get in here.
Really?
Honey, you
Really?
from
Is that your first
dog
glass?
to yes.
That's your first? Oh man, you may need another one. If you thought that was crazy.
Oh no. I was just like, oh my God, who hurt your feelings? Like
Yeah. Mhm.
somebody hurt you. And
Yeah,
you ain't gonna beat them up because obviously you've been hurt.
No, I think life is beating them up already. I don't have to do anything. I could put my hands behind my back, and the Lord will take care of these people.
Hallelujah.
Mm-hmm.
Hallelujah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. This battle is not yours. All right, so let's start off with the simple stuff before we put our gloves on and get the, you know what I mean?
Right.
First off, introduce yourself. What is your name? Who are you?
My name is Coco.
Mm-hmm.
And, Coco Kit is my
Coco
burlesque
Kid.
name.
How old are you?
And I am 28 years
28.
young.
Where you from?
Colorado.
Colorado. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's a heck of a climate change. Colorado, Atlanta.
I know.
Culture shock and all.
Hello. I came out here like, wow, look at all the black people.
Yes.
But it's been excellent. I love it. I love it.
You love Atlanta?
Yeah. At first
Good.
I hated it, but now I like it.
Good. So you're in Atlanta. How long you been here?
Since September of 2020.
September of 2020. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So it's about to be a year.
Let's get right into it.
Okay.
What are your intentions in dating?
Marriage.
Marriage is your intention.
Yeah.
What's a man's role?
To be the leader of the household? What do you mean? Like what I want him to be?
Sure.
Yeah, the leader of the household. I want him to pay the bills and stuff, and I can be a stay-at-home mom.
You're a stay-at-home mom. Okay. What do men want?
I think it depends on the person. But
what
as a
do
whole,
men want? Yes.
As a husband?
In general, yeah.
Oh. Well, I mean, in general, I would just say, like, sex. But as a husband,
Sure, as a husband.
Someone to take care of the house and to be nurturing and all that stuff. All the stuff I like to do. I don't know.
That's it.
Uh-huh.
So you want a man to risk half of his resources, give you security, provisions, children,
Yes.
to take care of the house and nurture.
No, I can nurture. But yeah, he could be nurturer too. Yes.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what he's getting back. He's getting some nurturer. So half of everything, he's risking half of everything he owns for those two things. That's it.
Uh-huh. Of course there's more, but I don't know how to like what? I don't know. I'm not a wife.
Okay.
I don't know yet.
Okay. Do you?
I think that's fair.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I got a question. I got a community question for you, right? Because I seen you in the comment section, and most women do this when they're new to the show, to where they see that I'm talking about women, right? And when you say talking about, it doesn't mean negative. We're just having a conversation about women, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when men talk about women, it's always deemed as negative, right?
Because you have a negative connotation to it. So
yeah. That's just in your spirit. That's in your spirit. That's not real. It's just in your spirit.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of women say, well, what about the men? What about the men, right?
Thank you. That's what I was saying the whole time.
Exactly. So the strange thing is, if I say something that you're doing wrong, and we don't address what you're doing wrong, the address is another question about what is someone else doing wrong. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So you're doing wrong. So you're a murderer, right? You're about to go to trial. You tell them, whoa, 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 whoa. I just killed all these people. But this nigga killed some people too. We have you,
Like, so what
you
y'all?
haven't so you haven't gone to the trial. You got a co-D, you got a co-defendant, and you snitching on him. Well, he killed some people too, y'all. I don't know if y'all know it, you know.
Yeah.
So with
Okay.
the table set like that, right? If
Mm-hmm.
men were perfect, I'm talking about in God's image, right?
Hello. Mm-hmm.
If men were perfect and you had no excuses left, do you think modern women could attract and keep the man that they say that they want?
I don't know about modern women as a whole, but me,
As
yeah.
a whole, remember, this is for the community. This is for the community.
Um,
Do
it
you
depends
think the
on. It
people you see?
depends. It depends. I mean, because there are some modern women, as you put it, that have been raised by two-family households and
Yeah.
are do have old school traditions. I'm one of them. So if I was to go off of modern standards, I don't think I would. I definitely wouldn't. I mean, as far as ever since the women's revolution and all that stuff, we're conditioned to think that women are supposed to take care of everything, and I don't feel like that. I don't
Mm.
want that. I don't want that
Mm.
stress. Like, I want it on my man. Sorry, and
Do
I'll
you
take care of it.
would you give up your dreams for the man of your dreams?
Shit, that's good. That's
Uh-huh.
uh,
Would you give up your dreams for the man of your dreams? If you had to sit there and think about it and bat those eyelashes, then there's no way you are a wife. No way.
bullshit. BS. There are a lot of wives that work and take care of their household.
Would
There's a
you
lot of them.
give up your dreams for the
Oh,
man of your dreams?
I'm a Sagittarius, so I need to know. You see, you got my shit coming down and everything. Like,
Exactly.
I don't know. I don't know. That's a tough one.
Tough one,
That's a
right?
tough one. That's a tough one. If that is the one thing that equals me being a wife, then I'm not a wife because I can't give up what I love to do
I see
for a
you're
man.
okay, 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 okay. You
I,
said
I'll
that
be honest and say that I
you
don't think I
you
could do
you
it.
said that you do burlesque, right? You do burlesque.
Correct.
Okay. Explain to the people who may not know what burlesque is, because I've even told some people, "Yo, I'm going to this burlesque show." It's like, what the hell is that? So just give
Are
us
you gonna
a
come to
rundown.
mine? My next
Of
one's on the
course,
10th and 11th.
10th and 11th.
Yay!
I'm in there.
You could choose a day.
Gotcha.
But burlesque is basically sensual theater. So it's from the woman's point of view. Well, I work in an all women's review, but there are different kinds, but that's a different can of worms. But it's basically sensual theater, and you're living your own fantasy. So you get to play out your own fantasy. So one time I was, Sade. I was dancing to Sade. The other time, most of the times, I'm a freaking rock star, and I'm, being sensual that way.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just living out your own fantasies through the woman's point of view.
Okay, okay, okay. So with that said, do you think you could continue doing that and be a wife to a man? So you're saying a man is going to see you out, acquire you, say, "Hey, what do you like to do?" Well, I do a burlesque show, and he's like, "Oh, what's a burlesque?" And you explain it to him. He goes and sees it. He's like, "Whoa, wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I want you scantily clad dancing on stage in front of men and women
Mm.
like that. I don't think I want my wife doing that." Could you give that up? Could you be like, "Damn, you know what?"
Yeah, because that wouldn't be my husband. Because something that's important to me, something that I'm passionate about, you shouldn't want to not fuck with me. Excuse my language, it's the line. But you shouldn't want to not date me because I like to do something. You know what I mean? If you're my husband, you should accept me for all of me. So it would be
How
easy
is
to let him go.
isn't he supposed to date you before he becomes your husband?
Exactly.
Exactly.
So
So
we're dating and you tell me you don't like that, I'm not talking to you anymore because it's
okay.
important to me.
So let's say we put 10 men in a room, right?
Hmm.
If we put 10 men in a room, you tell me how many men do you think would marry someone who is dancing burlesque? How many you got 10 men. How many men will you think would marry a girl who does burlesque dancing? 10 men. Out of 10
I
men,
don't
how many
know.
men? Give
I
me
don't
give me
know.
a number. Throw one out there.
All of them
All of
because
them.
I'm awesome. But I would have to have a conversation. Well, like
What's
once
the
they get to know
conversation?
me, they would understand. Like, oh, okay,
No.
I understand.
No.
But okay, so if it was just based
No.
off of just
It
without
doesn't.
conversation.
So I would tell you this. Guess what, Coco? You want to hear something?
Yes, sir. Yes, I do.
I'm a serial killer, right? You know that about me. But wait, whoa. Before you hang the phone up, I'm awesome. You should get to know me. That sounds crazy, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, I don't know what the dating pool is like. I mean, since I've been doing burlesque, I've been dealing with one guy, so I don't know what it would
That
be
guy,
like.
that guy's here.
No.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. It's a whole different
okay.
conversation. But yeah.
So
But
what did I talk about earlier that just really grinded your gears? Because I don't.
basically
Mhm.
making it seem as though women are the only ones who have the choice of whether they want to be with a guy or not.
Say it again. I'm sorry.
Like basically it was crazy because I was like, you were making it seem like men are the only ones that have the choice
Choice to what?
as if they want to pursue or not. Like if they want the relationship to continue or not.
Correct. Well, no. Well, the thing is this: how many minus the guy who's not living here. If you were single, let's just say if you were single,
Mm-hmm.
how many men have you acquired before? How many on a single night? How many men have you acquired? You did.
Like when I go out,
Yeah. How many men did you go and acquire? You said, hey, I don't know, bro, buddy, you
I
looking
don't
good
I don't
tonight.
I don't approach guys. They approach me.
Exactly.
I wouldn't know what that. No, hell no. I don't do that.
Exactly. So yes, men are the ones who are acquiring you. You dress yourself up to be acquired. You're a product. Is that true or not?
No,
I know you want to be right, but
no,
is what I
no,
just
because when you
said
were saying it
true?
earlier, I understood what you were saying, but I'm like, we are the ones that decide if we want to, you know, continue things. It's like just because you are the ones that decide to be married or whatever, we're the ones that continue if we want to date or not. So once we do end up falling in love, then you have the reins. But up until then, the men are supposed to, court and all that stuff to show that they are husband material.
What
So
if
we're just
what if
going on the dates.
what if the
So
person exactly say it again for the people in the back.
we're
Say that
just
last part.
going on
Where
dates.
and that's the problem with dating is women are just going. That's crazy. I just said it earlier. Women are only going on dates
Mm-hmm.
because that is the depth of your relationship skills, not you, but in general.
I get what you're
From
saying, yeah.
from my that is the depth of the experience. That is the furthest you are willing to go. Remember, I just asked you, would you give up your dream? Women think, right? Women think that you can do everything. You can have it all, right? You can you can be a astronaut, a burlesque dancer, own a salon, raise two dogs, be a chef, eat what you want, do what you want, and find the man of your dreams. Then after you do all of that, not work at your leisure. That's
Okay.
what women think is the end goal right there.
As a
that's
whole, not me, but I get what you're saying.
yeah, right. And that's how most of y'all lose because you're only going on dates.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to this and listen to this good. Men will go on dates with whomever for the most part, as long as you look okay. I mean, depending on what your price is, McDonald's, Olive Garden,
Even then,
10
but
South,
even
or Roots
yeah,
Chris. So we will go out with you. You know why we'll go out with you?
because I'm pretty.
Besides that, we want to have
Oh,
sex
oh,
immediately, expeditiously. Okay? This
so
is
if I'm
what, expeditiously. See how women don't like that, right? But you
right,
want the
that sucks.
moon, the stars, the
And whining and dining.
everything. But when we say, I want to have sex, right? Mm, uh, uh. Hold on. This tab said 197. What do you mean?
So that means we need to be doing
Exactly.
69
But
to
just like you
split it.
said, you just go on dates. I'm just
Yeah.
going on the dates. I haven't shown.
Well,
And
to see
mhm.
if you like the person. I think it's healthy to date around. I really think that's healthy. And then you
Mhm.
find the person that, you want to be with.
How are you to show that you are someone's wife if you're dating around? How can you give the energy that a wife has to give if you're giving, I guess, girlfriend vibes to four dudes? Who's going to
Hmm.
get the wife vibe? Pick one. You got four
The
dudes. It's
one that's the
just
best and has the shit going on. The other ones are getting dropped. What do you mean? That's crazy.
why?
Listen. Okay, but you got to think about it from my standpoint. Or, I live in Atlanta.
You
There's
do.
not a lot. The pool of dating men here is very slim. Okay,
How
there's a
can
lot
how
of
can
more. So you got to take it for what it is. Do you want to go out and have a good time, knowing that this is not your husband? When I found the person that I believed to be husband material, he was out of fucking state.
how long you been
It
here?
got flew out. A year,
A
and
year.
I've dated a lot.
You've been here a year. How long? How long have you been with your boyfriend?
January of 2021.
This year.
Yeah,
And you came here what month in 2020?
September. But I was in a relationship before but yeah, whatever. That's a whole different story.
So you've been single here for 2 months? You said November, right?
September. I moved out here in September.
September, October, November, December. So you were single for 3 months?
No, but we were dating. Me and old dude was dating, so we didn't get like serious until about like July.
Okay. So you were dating him and well, let me not put your business out there. I guess he'll put two and two together. But
But yeah, I
um
was dating other people. I was dating him. Yeah, I
so
can be
that
honest. I can say that.
so yeah, so how can you have such a strong opinion about Atlanta dating if you haven't even been dating that much?
Because I have from September to what fucking excuse my language. Till freaking June. I was dating.
During a pandemic. That's your
Yeah.
but that is your yeah,
But I was
that is your
online
example
dating
of Atlanta
too.
dating. Is a few
I know
months
what
in a
I'm saying.
pandemic.
But I still
And
don't. Even when I go out, I don't like them niggas. Like, excuse my language, but I do not like them. They're cornballs. They're freaking. If you do meet a guy and he is handsome and he has the stuff going on, he expects you to chase him. He expects you to be the. No, I can't stand Atlanta niggas. Like, I just cannot. Like, I just hate it. I'm not gonna chase you. I'm the girl. I'm supposed to be courted. And
what
if
it
you
what
consider that being chasing someone, then it
what
is what it
it
is.
what exactly do you deem as chasing? What's chasing a man to you?
Having to hit him up, having to, initiate dates, having to do all that. I don't do that, so I wouldn't even know what the full extent is. As soon as I get that vibe from you, it's done. But yeah, that's seemingly what it would be. No, I don't do that. It's a turn off. Like, what? You're supposed to be the pursuer. I like big dick energy. Excuse my language. But I like
Big
confident men. I don't
dick
want
energy.
these. I don't like these old cornball. You know, oh, chase me, feminine ass men. I don't like it. It's a turn off.
Where have you gone to where you've met these feminine ass men?
In Atlanta,
Yep.
clubs,
What club?
online,
What club? Not online.
out and about.
Online is a
Um,
game.
it literally is. Like, oh my god, like, wait, you're 5'2"? Like, what? I thought you were. Yeah,
There we
it's a
go.
lot. It's a
Again,
lot
there
going.
we go.
Yeah.
Are women missing out on good men because of height? You think all men are,
You can keep it. I don't want my kids being fucking short.
I'm gonna tell you
No
something
way.
funny. You wanna hear something funny?
Yes, please.
I'm the tallest friend I have. I'm
I
6'3".
saw your video earlier, and I was like, damn, how tall is he?
I'm the tallest. I am the tallest friend I have.
Oh
There's
wow.
one more person in here who I par with. John is in here. He's as tall as me. That is
Atlanta
the
guys are short as a whole, so you
that
gotta
is the
not be from here.
second tallest dude that I know. The
Where are you
first one
from?
is me. I'm from Miami.
See? Come on, I know what I'm talking
No
about.
one's from Atlanta who lives here.
I met a lot of guys from
Very,
here that
very
are
rare.
from.
Very
I met a
rare.
lot of guys that are from here.
But what are these places that you're going to? Because what I want to do is kind of show women that you're picking wrong. You're going to the wrong places. Just like you said. They
Shut
say
up.
they be
Look
saying,
at the comments.
damn.
I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry. I'm okay.
Don't look at the comments.
I know. It's people in here talking shit.
Don't
Some of
worry
them I
about.
used to date.
Now, the comment section is for the comment section. They came in here to
But I'm
enjoy
not gonna be able to
themselves.
read it when we're done.
That's fine. We don't need it. Listen, if y'all want to ask a question, put it in the question box down there. Put it in the question box. I'll see it. We'll get to it. She's been drinking wine. She can't focus on. Look at her reading. Women don't follow no. Do you know the only time women follow directions is on TikTok? TikTok is.
Oh.
I wish every man had a TikTok in their pocket. Like, let's say we wanted y'all to cook. We say, hey, fix me a sandwich. You'd be like, no. But then if I put boom, 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 and it had you making a sandwich, then you'd make it. TikTok is your daddy. TikTok is y'all daddy. That is the only person y'all listen to is TikTok.
You are funny.
So
there's a lot of comments. How do you not read them?
they're not talking about nobody. They're not talking about nothing. So back to you. So you went out to a few places and there just wasn't any men.
No, there was men. So off the yin yang. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Where'd
But
you
none
go?
that I would want to fuck with. Excuse my language. It's the wine. It has to be because I don't.
Has to be. Yeah, definitely gotta be.
I don't know, different places. I mean, lounges, clubs. I mean, that's when I used to go out a lot. That was when I had time
Yeah.
before I started doing burlesque on
Mm-hmm.
weekends. But different
Where
clubs, lounges, and stuff. I don't know the names of them. I just go with my
where
friends.
where are the men that you want at?
In New York. I like New York, man. I love East Coast, New York, Florida. What's the other place? I don't know, but over there somewhere. Definitely not here. No.
So a good man is determined on location.
Yeah,
Really?
the ones I like. Yeah, it's the energy. It's a different type of confidence. It's a different type of style, a different type of way you carry yourself. It's just I love East Coast. Yeah, and I just love. Well, technically Atlanta is East or Georgia is East Coast, is it? I don't know.
Technically. I mean, we are on the
I don't
Eastern
fuck with them
Standard
though,
Time, so yeah.
except them.
Okay. What's your price? Are you McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, Olive Garden, Taco Spot, 10 South Devon's, Barcelona Wine Bar, or
flued
Roots?
out.
That one? Oh, you flew out. You're all the way to the top. So
I wouldn't say all that.
I mean,
But yeah,
that's the top. We're talking strong 8s, 9s, and 10s for Roots Chris, Sundial, and Flued Out?
I guess so.
That's where you're at?
That's what I get.
So you've been flued out to date. Like someone flies you out just strictly to date you.
Mm-hmm.
Have you been flown out and not had sex with somebody?
I'm literally thinking. I'm not even being funny. I'm literally thinking. Have I
Take your
been flew
time.
out by a man and not? I don't think so. No. Mm-mm. But when I do get flew out, it's with somebody that I'm not gonna fly across the fucking or get on a plane and fuck with you and I don't know you. You know what I mean? So we're at that point where it is time to take things to the next level. And I ain't no prude, so shit, let's get it.
Can't be no
You
prude.
know why I'm here.
Can't be no prude.
So I don't have a problem with that. I mean, I
Okay.
feel like now, women do want to be, conservative shit. I'm not trying. I'm a grown woman. I know
Mm-hmm.
what I like. If I'm fucking with you, I'm fucking with you. You know what I mean? I know I ain't fucking with a lot of people. So let's get it.
If a man, because I've heard you talk about big dick energy. You said
Oh,
that
yes, I
that you grown and all this other stuff.
know.
If a man cannot stimulate you sexually, would you marry him?
No,
Why is that?
it's an. I can't say the actual word because I live with some people. I don't want them knowing what I'm talking about. But that certain thing is very important to me. So if
Why?
you're not good at it, then I'm not. You're probably never gonna see me again.
So why when I said that men want to have sex, you're like, why is it
Because it's a risk
why
that
is it
women
that
are
important
taking
to
as
you?
well.
You
It's a
know
risk
to
that women
have
are
a
taking to get another body. To get
to have
another
a
body.
to have a child, a woman does not need to have an orgasm. A man does. You do know that, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Better be careful.
But thing is, I wouldn't want to have a child with somebody that couldn't give me an orgasm. Mm. That's a
What
different conversation, huh?
what is
Why would
having
I
an
want to
org?
have a child with somebody who couldn't give me an
What
orgasm?
does you having an orgasm have anything to do with childbirth?
Just because you can do something don't mean that you should do it. That's crazy as hell.
So
I
you're
would
telling me
not
this
try
this
to. No.
so you're telling me this man checks off all the boxes,
Yeah.
every single box, but for
Mm-hmm.
some reason you're going to let a good man go because he doesn't stimulate you sexually like the last nigga you was fucking did.
I would let him. Are you
Because
asking me?
that's
Would I let him go?
yes,
Hell yeah. Bye.
because
Nigga. No, I
because
can't do it. Sorry. Because
mm,
I know that that's a big. I'm being honest. Like that's a big
I would
thing
want you
for
to be
me.
honest.
That's a big thing for me. And if you can't do no, nigga, no. I've been there. You know what I mean? My ex, he was not able to. And I had to let that nigga go. And he was cool too. But you
What's
ain't
he
you
doing
ain't
now?
focused on me. You ain't worried about me and my needs. And I want what I want. And you ain't no fuck bye. Gotta go. No. You said what is he doing now? I don't know.
What's he doing now?
He's blocked. I had to change my number because he was like fucking crazy.
Okay.
You wanted me to be honest, didn't you? Is
No,
this
no,
too much? I'm sorry.
I love the honesty. I
Okay,
do
good.
love the honesty.
Good, good, good.
You would give up a good man because he's not good in bed.
He wouldn't be my husband if he's not. Gotta trust your intuition. So if you don't mark those every box, like no, you're not my husband. No, I don't want you. No.
When do you plan on getting married? What age?
If it's with this guy, by 30, I
By
think that's a good
30?
age.
You're 25, right?
28.
28. I thought you said 25. 28.
Mm-hmm.
28. So he's gonna date you for 2 years long distance and then marry you
Not all long distance, because I do plan on moving to his state.
soon.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's
Next
good.
year.
I think that you're gonna have to move there. Somebody's gonna have to move. The problem with long distance relationships, and I've done them. I've
You
done
have
them.
pretty eyes without your
Oh,
glasses.
thank you, thank you. But
Sorry, I distracted you.
um, the thing I've noticed about long distance relationships, because I've been in them,
Mm.
and they don't work because they don't have an end goal. And if
Mm.
you two are not sitting down talking about end goals, if this is just some nigga that blow your
We
back out
do.
and it's good
No.
sex, because listen,
Fire.
I've had my mind clouded by sex as well, to where you're so enamored in the sexual connection between you two
It's
that
not healthy.
everything else is off. It's all on mute. The only time y'all see each other is pretty much to hang and have sex, and y'all don't have any in-depth conversations about the future, about steps going forward. Because what you don't want to do, see, I'm a lot older than you. I'm 36. I'll be 37 in December. And I don't want to see you waste youth, because what's going to happen is you're going to get older, you're going to get bigger,
Fuck up.
and you're going to have kids because you're fucking. And then once you're 36, 37, and you're done with your burlesque, then is when you're going to want to get married. That's where a lot of my haters in the comment sections of some of my YouTube videos and my comments are
Mm-hmm.
women in that category, to where they were like you in their 20s, right?
Mm-hmm.
And just let their enjoyed life all the way to my age. And now I'm dating women your age up to maybe 33. I wouldn't even date a woman my age. And most men my
I
age
wonder
don't.
why. Why is that though?
Because remember I talked earlier about the mindset, and I said
Oh.
about, so imagine, mind you, your mindset is slap nuts. We all know that. It's crazy, right?
Slap nuts. Oh, that's
It's
crazy. Okay.
yeah, yes, crazy. It's crazy. But this is you. This is
I'm
you, and
like, I
this
can
is
give
your
you that.
this is you. That's fine.
Yeah.
So what they do, they stay with that mindset all the way to my age, right? And the problem is you're older, right?
Mm.
There's more use, because it's not like at 28, you was like, you know what? I'm going to focus on my dreams. I'm going to go back and get my PhD, and I'm not having sex. That last part ain't happening. Them other two might, but that last one is not happening. So now
Right.
you're telling me, because men my age are now in their prime. Okay, we are the sought after age, late 30s,
Facts. Because
early
y'all know what y'all
40s.
want.
Exactly,
Mm-hmm.
late 30s, early 40s. All right.
Mm-hmm.
But women in their late 30s and early 40s are not at their prime, because attraction is, I think it's called asymmetry, something like that. It's not equal, right?
Well, what about like Jennifer Lopez and like them, Holly Berry? Like they're still fine as wine, and they are older.
So that's what, two people.
Oh, examples, just examples.
Let's not forget Janet. Let's, you know what? Throw
Janet
Janet Jackson in there.
Jackson.
Yes,
Hello.
yes. You know
Yeah.
what? Nia Long.
Ooh, yeah. But she did get a little bigger. But I think men like women when they're bigger. So
Say
yeah,
that last part again.
Men like women when they're bigger.
How big we talking?
Is that? I don't know. But I thought men like a little thickness.
No, we
I'm
don't.
talking skin and bones, basically. Like I be
See
seeing
that,
the big
and
girls
look, that's
pulling.
that's
Like
another problem. Women think there's thick. You see my hand? Like, thick goes from here all the way to here is
oh
thick.
no.
And then if you're not thick, you see what you just said? Skin and bones. You go from skin and bones
You're
and
right.
thick as
You're
if
right.
there's nothing in between. And
You're
that's
right.
what
You're right.
women's mindset is. Women would be like, I'm thick just because you been wearing a waist trainer for 27 hours a day. So your waist trainer is like this, your
Mm,
waist is like this, Everything else is like this.
Mm.
That is not what. Okay, you know what? Let me ask you a question.
Oh gosh.
What's the biggest girl you seen walking across the aisle?
Oh, I don't know. Not no, I
What's
haven't
the
seen like an obese girl. No.
what's the last big girl you've seen in a wedding dress that you've
You
seen?
are mean.
How is
You
this
are
mean? Is
so.
this mean?
Are you
Okay, no, you know
posting
what?
this? You
You know
are
what?
gonna get hate.
What's the last broke nigga you seen with a movie star? Since I'm mean,
Nicki Minaj's husband.
he's not broke.
You don't think he's broke?
He's not broke.
What does he do? Sell drugs? 'Cause it
No,
don't
he
look like he
does
got no money.
something with cars, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm. Oh, okay, then never mind. Oh, I don't know. You are
Funny, funny,
crazy.
funny. You did not say I was mean when I said that.
Like,
You
who likes
notice
a broke
that?
nigga?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Who wants a fat girl?
You're
That's mean,
mean.
right? Now it's mean. No, it's not. It's
But I
true.
get what you're saying. But some people like, bigger girls. You are me, but you were just in the gym earlier, so you got to you got to put things into perspective. You like working out, you like health. Some some men don't, and they like, that's a thing. They have a, you know, yeah, drink to that, yeah.
It's a myth. Now, I will say this: if you are a big girl, you're going to have to check off all those other boxes. Just like I said um, on one of my videos about women with kids. So when you lack certain things, just like the men we talk about who are shorter men, or
Ugh.
regular height men, because you can't even be regular no more.
What's regular?
Regular, the average height of a man is 5'8".
Really?
That's a
Well,
that's
I'm
a
5'2", so I think
that's
5'8"
a
is tall. I could work with that.
yeah, five. I mean, 5'4" should be fine for you. Um,
Yeah, please. Me and heels. My heels be 5 inches. So
right. But what were we just talking about? You just threw me off.
I'm sorry. I keep cutting you off. I'm sorry.
Yes. So what the hell were we just talking about?
I don't know. I'm reading the
Yes,
comments.
big girls, big girls. How could
Yes,
I
big
forget?
girls.
Yes, yes. Yeah, that is a myth that there's men out there that like big girls. This is true, but that's not. Is that how you want to live life?
No.
No. You don't want to live life in the 1%. Just like you say, oh well, the Holly Berry did it, and da 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 da.
Right. That's facts, though. That's facts.
What are you looking at?
My eyelashes.
I should have put TikTok right here. If I put TikTok
Don't
right there,
look at the comments.
what do you what do you think about meeting a guy and giving him your Instagram? Do you have a Instagram security
I wouldn't mind that.
thing?
I wouldn't mind. Um, no, I wouldn't mind. I don't feel like I have anything on there that I wouldn't want people to see, and especially if you know he's going to be showing interest, I would want him to want to come to a show and stuff like that, which is weird because I'm going to be getting naked. But I don't know. It's opened up a whole different plethora for me. But I don't know. I would want him to be interested in what I do. I don't know.
When
So I
you
wouldn't have a
when
problem with it.
when you move to New York, you still gonna do burlesque, or you think you'll
Oh,
be
absolutely.
burlesqued out?
That's the mecca of it. Like, that's
So
the
your so
whole.
so your boyfriend is cool with you doing burlesque. He's cool with you doing burlesque.
I wouldn't say that. Trend. I'm on live.
So wait.
Yeah, give me like 30 minutes. Gracias. Did you knock on the door? I'm so sorry. Okay. Sorry.
So you just said that the your husband is going to have to be cool with what you do. He's going to actually have to like what you like.
He don't have to like it, but he has to respect it and
So
support
I
me.
so so I asked you, the boyfriend you currently have, is he okay with you dancing half naked on stage? You said not really.
I would say not really, but he respects it. He hasn't seen the show, you know, but he buys tickets. That's support. I need support. You know what I mean? So he respects it, even though he might not, you know, like it because he cares about me.
Have y'all spoke about it long term
Yeah.
or no?
Mm-hmm.
What did he
We
say?
have those conversations.
He said, yeah, I would still marry you if you were doing burlesque.
He
That's
knows
fine.
that that's not the end goal for me. It's a
What?
stepping stone.
Oh, burlesque isn't it? That's not what you want to do ultimately. It's just
No,
like something you're getting into to move to some catapult to something else.
exactly.
What's the something else?
I don't want to say. Well, something in entertainment. But I know when I first started, I wanted to
Like a
be an
movie star?
actress.
No,
Yeah.
you mean actress?
Uh huh.
You think you
But
can?
I tried doing that and it didn't work out. So,
Mm-hmm,
and then I always loved theater, and then I always loved dancing, and so
mm-hmm.
theater and dancing just came together. And just recently, I went to go view a burlesque show that had no nudity. You didn't take off clothes, and I'm like, that's what I want to do. But
Really?
unfortunately, I don't have that right now. I mean, I guess I could, but it is kind of freeing being able to just release all of your boundaries of clothes and everything, and just saying, "Here I am. Take it for
Mm-hmm.
what it is." It's powerful. It's really empowering.
It's very difficult to date a woman who's artistic.
I can imagine.
It's very because a woman's mind is already in the clouds, right? That's not a diss. I'm just saying
No, I got
that's
you.
yeah, that's where we've allowed your mind to be, so that's where you go, right? But as you're eligible to have your mind in the clouds, and then when you do the burlesque dancing, we're like, damn, okay, she's doing the burlesque dancing. That's cool. He's hoping you don't do that when you move. I'm telling you how he's thinking. He's hoping once he gets you in his hands. I've thought that way as well. My woman is doing some chick I like is doing something, but I know once I get you in my hands, I can do something different with you.
Mm-hmm.
That's what men think. You ever heard a woman say, like, you're dating a man on potential? Oh yeah, girl. I know he just work as a mechanic, but girl, once he get with me, he gonna be a master mechanic. He
Oh
gonna own
yeah.
his own shop. He
Oh
gonna do
yeah.
his own business, right?
Yeah.
That's what you would say. That's a man's job.
Yeah.
That's a very masculine energy.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm telling you, once he thinks once he get because he when you have a long distance relationship, which is why I hate it, I have no say so.
You would have.
There's no authority rule that I could put over you because you're in a whole nother state. What could I do exactly? So
Yeah.
he's gonna be cool with the burlesque for right now. But when you answer the question, it wasn't like, oh yes, he's supportive of everything I do. You stopped for a minute, you thought about it, and you said,
Yeah.
so
I'm not
so.
gonna lie.
Yeah, that's what I'm
He ain't
saying.
really
Look,
fucking with
you gotta understand. I'm a man, and most men are the same. Most,
it.
okay, most men that you would want are the same.
Yeah.
Which is why you have to compete for that man because it's not many. Correct.
Correct.
Correct. Okay. Yeah, but he thinks that once he gets you in the state of New York, that he's gonna be able to control what you do. What do you do professionally? You don't got to tell me your exact thing, but what type of work do you do?
Oh, for to pay bills. I'm
Yeah, to
an
pay bills.
onboarding specialist.
Or who?
Onboarding specialist. So I
What
talk
do
to
they do?
teachers and get them onboarding onto our platform. I
Cool.
love the job. I love it
Cool.
a lot.
So yeah, that like I said, it's very hard to deal with artists because artists, like we asked you before about your dreams, this is it's inside of you. You feel what I'm saying? This is
Mm,
something. It's not this. Your art isn't something that you went because if you went to school for communications, we could get you out of that shit and just have you barefoot and pregnant if that's the case. But when you deal with an artist, it is something deep down in their soul that they want to express. And women are emotional creatures.
you're
A
right.
man, you've heard it all the time. Al Bundy did what? He gave up his football dreams. He might be too young for Al Bundy. I don't know. Y'all will get it though.
I've heard him.
Okay. Al Bundy had football dreams and aspirations, but he had a wife and kids, and he had to give up football because he has a wife and kids. Men will, you've heard it all the time. Your grandfathers and dads say, "Yeah, I used to be a musician in the juke joints and this, that, and the third, but I gave it up to raise a
Mm,
family." That's what men do. But when you
right.
date artistic women, it is the toughest thing to do. Artistic women and career women, because their artistry and their job is their God. That's who they follow right there.
Mm,
A man cannot get in between that, and that's the toughest thing. You see, when I asked you about the whole "would you give up your dream," you couldn't even fathom.
just to say no.
You couldn't even fathom not pursuing your dream and being somebody's wife.
Yeah.
You couldn't fathom. What are you on earth for? For art?
To be awesome and to do what I want. That's the dream.
We should. I'm gonna take that clip right here, and I'm gonna cut it right there, and I'm gonna make a meme out of it.
That's the dream, isn't it?
Yeah,
To do what
I'm
you
I'm
want to
gonna I'm
do.
gonna have I'm gonna put a girl right here.
Uh,
I'm gonna put the little thinking bubble, and I'm gonna put us in the bubble. Me asking you that question, and that performance right there is exactly how most women think, that they can have it all. You can somehow juggle your dream, your
yeah.
career, kids, a husband, and somehow not work. I don't know how all that
But
works.
you know, you're speaking facts right now, especially because I know in burlesque, not a lot of women that I know are married.
Exactly. Exactly. Not a lot of
Wait.
artists are married.
Facts. Facts.
You only have so much love to give, sweetheart. You only got
Yeah.
so much love to give.
Something's got to go.
When you put so much passion, because with that art, I've seen the burlesque shows. There's passion in that. You can't just
It
go. It's not
is.
something you learn and do like a test.
Mm-hmm.
This is you. So you
Right.
you you definitely I know that it's just a stepping stone for something else. Hopefully that something else is not in the same realm
No.
or worse.
Shut up. No. No.
Example. I've told this story before, I think, but I met this chick out with a female friend of mine.
Mm-hmm.
We went to a cigar bar and I met her. Got her number, everything was cool. Took her out. We met up the very next day. Took her to I think brunch at Barney's or something like that. Real nice spot.
Fancy
Real good food.
smancy.
Real good food. Yeah. So we went there, had a good dinner. We spoke because, like I said, we went on a date right after. We spoke. She told me she was 26 or 27, and she said she didn't want to get married. She wanted to travel all around the world, and she didn't know if she wanted kids yet. So this was a
Oh,
red
that's
flag for me.
crazy as hell. Then what are you dating for?
I find this out later. So, I'm like, all right, whatever. Men have a spot for almost everything as long as they have time for it. So I know Brent Fires has a song that says, if you're gonna waste time, might as well waste it with me. I mean,
That's cold.
since you're wasting anyway, because that's
Yeah.
what you're doing. You're wasting time. So I'm like, all right, whatever. If she's gonna waste time, might as well waste time on me. Get home, finally get her Instagram, finally get to look at her reviews, right? So I go on her Instagram, and guess what I see in that bio?
OnlyFans.
Only fans.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you think a man of value would marry a woman on OnlyFans?
It depends on OnlyFans. Is it just for sex?
Do you think a man would marry a woman who has a OnlyFans?
No, I guess. No.
No.
I would never have one, but I don't think that should be a reason. Like, what if she's on there doing other stuff besides?
Of
But you're just assuming that
of
she.
course you don't think that should be a reason. Because most women don't think anything that's looked at negatively, they should be judged upon. When it eyelashes, clothing, hair color, anything that has to do with the amount of men that you have sex with, because y'all think that overly sexualizing yourselves, meaning that you are taking autonomy of yourself, meaning that you're taking your power back. I am woman, hear me roar, right? Women are charged. I am control of my sexuality, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who gives a fuck? Nobody has taken it from you. Women have to understand in 2021, Black women especially, you are not enslaved, okay? We are not your masters. We are not. So there's nothing that you need to take back. You don't have to fight no more. You can
Mm-hmm.
sit in your natural role as a feminine butterfly. Do you know what men like for real? Don't tell nobody
Ooh,
this.
enlighten us.
Men like puppy dogs. Oh yeah. Men like when they come home, your tail is wagging, and you lick him all over his face, and he's like, "Stop, stop!" He don't want you to stop. He doesn't, but he likes a puppy. That is puppy dog behavior that we like. We don't like overly masculine women who want to do. Anytime I hear a woman say, "I want to do what I want to do," fellas, that is a red flag run. That means this person only cares about themselves, which is why it's very hard to date an
Not
artist.
necessarily.
This is why it's very hard to date an artist, because themselves, they come first, not their
That's
man. Their man does not come first. It might come second. It might
a
be
boyfriend
them,
would
their
never
art.
come first. A husband, yes, but a boyfriend,
How are,
no.
how
That's
are you
crazy.
to show a boy? Remember, I am proposing to you. So if you have showed me no wife traits just because I'm your boyfriend, am I just supposed to
Of
marry you
course,
off of
of course,
osmosis?
you're gonna get wife traits, but I'm not going to be. There are some women, and it's most women that would be like, "Oh, my hubby," and it's just a boyfriend. I'm not
Right.
in fantasy land. This is my boyfriend. When he is my husband, then he is my husband. I might, if I'm over his house, might do some laundry here and there. I might clean some dishes here and there, but I'm not doing wifely duties for a boyfriend all the fucking time. No. That's like buying the how did the old school people say it? Buy the cow when you get the milk for free. I'm not gonna move in with you. I'm not gonna be playing wife and I'm your girlfriend. That's stupid. That's dumb. I don't know how girls do it, but that's you know. Some of them do. Some of them have good reason for it, but it's not me. So no, I'm not giving wife duties to a husband. When I am your wife, I gave you little previews of how it's gonna be, not even intentionally, but just me dating you. And so when I'm your wife, you get that full time. So boom.
You're supposed to be a wife before we get there.
Oh
We
please. You're
we have
talking poppycock, right?
we have nothing to do with how you treat a man. This
No,
should
no, no,
be
no. No.
this should
You're
be
right. That's facts.
this should be embedded inside of this is
That's facts.
you got to understand, and this is not just you, this is in general. The Bible says, he who findeth a wife findeth a good thing,
Hello? Quoting
meaning
scripture.
you're supposed to be a wife when I arrive. I'm not supposed to do some
Bullshit.
magical
I don't
thing.
think that's no.
Google it. And
Ugh.
I don't even Bible thumping, I know that.
I'm not even gonna cut you off. Continue because I want to see if you're getting to a good point here.
Yes. He who findeth a wife found the good thing, meaning that you are supposed to be a wife prior to me getting here. So it's not, okay, imagine if you're a football player and the scouts are scouting you and you say, I'm not going to perform any drills until you sign me. And we're like, hold on, wait a minute. We're going
Like,
to
wait,
have to
what?
see you run these drills to see if you're even worth in the combine. That's why you have the NFL combine. You have the NFL combine to see if whatever we've seen in college is worth bringing to the NFL. So dating is college, right? Now, if we want to make you my wife, you're going to need to go through what? The combine. We're going to need, you can't be like, oh, I ain't going to, combine.
So you would
look,
move in with the woman before marriage?
I'm not, mind you, I'm not talking about moving in. You're going to have, okay.
So
Case in
how can
point.
you, so give me this, since you have the answer to everything.
I wouldn't say
How
everything.
can you show that you are a wife without having to move in, having to say that this is your hubby, because you're not my fucking husband,
Yeah, you don't got to
and
pay. You call it
without
whatever you
having
want.
to, pretend to be wife? I'm not your wife though. Like, so how can I show that without pretend, like, without him getting the, I don't know how to say it. Like,
Without you
how
giving,
can
no,
you
no,
show
say
it?
it, say it. Without you giving him what he wants. Go ahead.
Like, completely. Like,
Yeah.
because then it's like, if I'm being pre-wife, then what's the point of marrying me? If
All
I'm
right.
giving you babies, I'm moving in,
How about this?
fucking doing all this and that,
How
like,
about this? How about this? Are you willing to go 50-50 on dates until you both have proved yourself worthy?
no.
No, you're not.
Hell
So
no.
why does he have to give you 100% of him if you're not willing to give 100% of you to show him that you're worth being married? See, the problem is women are scared of failure. Hold on. Women are
Facts.
scared of failure.
Facts.
So
Because I've been wrong so many
uh-huh,
times.
exactly. You've been wrong. So
Oh, yeah.
so what y'all do is you don't give a man everything he wants. You just keep stuff from him. So when you break up, you're like, I knew he wasn't the one. And then you go up with that same raggedy ass product and you take it to another man. And you get the same outcome, same outcome, same outcome. And at 35, guess what you hold the liberty to do? You hold the liberty to call all men trash. Because the only story that is being told is yours. You don't see a lot of men on camera talking shit because men aren't naturally don't be complaining. We just move to the next.
As a whole, you must say,
As
because
a
I know a
whole.
lot that do.
As a whole. We may complain to you because you're the one fucking up. So we're complaining to you.
No.
Yes, but I'm talking about publicly.
Oh,
Publicly.
I get what you're saying. Okay. Yep.
Publicly.
Yeah.
Zodiac signs, but before we close out. Zodiac sign.
What's
What is
your
yours?
sign? I would really love to know.
I'm a Sagittarius. What's your sign?
You're Sag? No way!
I am
I'm
a
a Sag
Sagittarius.
too. I thought you were an Aries. I was like, oh no, I don't like him. When we talked on the phone, I was like, oh, this nigga's arguing. Like, oh my god, he got to be an Aries. But you're a Sag.
So what sign? Because mind you, like I believe I told you before, I don't believe in none of that. So I'm going to direct it to you. To where what signs is a Sagittarius good for?
Cancer. Because that's
Cancers.
my honey.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like we're connected to all opposite signs. So, like they say, for instance, that we're connected to Aries, we're connected to Libras, we're connected to. I think those are our main ones. Those are the main ones that Aries, Libras. What's the other one? I don't know. I think those are our. And Aquariuses. Aquariuses. Besides Aquarius, Aries and Libras are the ones that I have the main problems with. Not sure why, but I do know why. It's because we're so alike. So we need signs that are opposites of us. Oh, and they also say Sagittarius and Sagittarius work together, but that's false. Like, it's absolutely false because we need signs that are totally opposites of each other. I work with a Cancer. I'm mutual with a Cancer because a Cancer is opposite of me. So we complete each other in a way. I'm the solid, he's the water, we connect. And so other signs too, like Capricorn. I don't fuck with Capricorn, so I don't even know why I said that. But Yeah, we need opposite signs of us.
Opposite
So if
sign.
we're fire,
So
we need water.
do you have, just a real quick, right? Do you have male and female friends? Straight
I
male
don't
and
have
female
guy
friends?
friends.
No
No,
guy friends. Okay. So
I don't believe in that.
as far as just the guys that you've met along the way, right?
Hmm.
In comparison to the women that you've met along the way, who would you say at large believes in zodiac signs?
Like
Men or women?
as far as their I mean people that believe that both.
So
Both.
you think 50-50 men, men and women believe in zodiac signs?
Hmm. Because it's not just zodiacs though. It's like spiritual all around the universe. Blah blah blah. Blah. I don't get into that deep because I believe in the Lord Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. But
How
as a
can you
whole,
believe in how can you believe
I
in
am
the
so glad you
Lord
asked
Jesus
that.
Christ as your Lord and Savior if you also believe in zodiac signs?
He's my Lord and Savior, but
You can
he
only
also
serve
made the
one God.
universe. Exactly. So that's why I don't be like praising to the moon and all that. When I do my rituals, I'm praying to God and all that stuff. So it's not, if you know who is the reason for the season, you don't have all that extra stuff. So I know who the reason for the season is, and that's the Lord.
Is that what your Bible
I got a
said?
bunch of scriptures on me just because I
Just
love the
it was
Lord so
good.
much.
That was good. That's good.
I'm a walking, talking Bible.
Walking, talking Bible.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Well, I don't know about y'all. I had a good time.
I had a
Did you have
great
fun?
time.
See,
Yes.
it wasn't
I'm
that
so
bad.
happy I came.
There you
Woohoo.
go. See, you was all stressed in the comment section, and we had a pretty.
I was tight. I
You
was
might
tight.
even did you learn something today? Come on, at least
I
one thing.
did. I low key really did. Things that I'm gonna take to my relationship. Like,
Good.
nigga, that's how you feel? You know?
Take it to him. See if he really feels this way. Now, I will tell you this. Here's a little caveat: do not get advice from men who want to have sex with you. Men who are having sex
Do
with you
you
will
wanna
will
have sex with me? Is that why you gave me advice?
no. Then I wouldn't. But men who want to have sex with you will
Mm-hmm.
lie. So that's the tough part, because when you tell women the truth, they
Okay.
don't believe it. So we don't waste our time telling it.
Hi, Chris.
So always remember that. Even when you talk to your man, see the reason why your man may keep certain things from you, and this has happened to me plenty of times, unfortunately, to where he won't tell you the truth because he doesn't want to stop his residual vagina.
I would kill him if I found out.
Yeah.
Because he's very good. So I wouldn't be surprised,
He
but
does
I would
he
kill
does
him.
not want to tell you the truth because he knows that if he tells you, you're not going to respond to it well.
I would stop talking to him. Yeah.
I told a chick the truth one time. That faucet was turned off tight.
But why would you risk losing someone that you really care about because of vagina?
No, 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 no. Once I told her the truth, she turned the vagina off. She was no longer turned on by whatever I was because I told her the honest truth. See, what some
Well,
women
it
have to
depends on what
understand,
you tell her. That's not. I don't see nothing wrong with that.
if the truth is always the truth, no matter what your feelings and emotions are. Now you can word things a certain way, you know, but the truth is the truth. If the sky is blue, I could say the sky is blue. I could say that thing behind the clouds is blue. I can say, have you looked up at the sky lately? Yeah, what's up there? A blue one. So I can word it however, but the truth is always going to be the truth. We can't substitute the truth for lies just to make you feel better.
Maybe
And
the
that's,
truth hurt her feelings.
yes, the truth hurts though. Do you think as a man who is broke, underachieving, and short, in fact, does exactly. That's the face he gets when he goes out there in the world.
Oh, that's mean. Oh,
But if I had that same facial expression for them same characteristics as a woman, you would say I was mean.
you're right.
Crazy double standards, right? Women only want
I
the
know.
double
Men
standards
have
that
them
they
too.
want.
Men could go on the street and piss in the middle of the street. They could be called all crazy. Women go and piss in the middle of the street. Ah, she's so trashy. She's like, ugh, she's a
Do y'all
mess.
care? Do you care? Do you
Not the
care?
other women.
No.
Oh, she is crazy. Oh,
No.
that's
No
my
matter.
friend. That's my bitch.
I can't think of nothing that men can do that women cannot in this day and age to where you receive shame for it.
Fuck.
Lizzo just came out with a song with Cardi B talking about who she ain't fuck yet.
Who she hasn't had sex with yet?
Yeah, and who she's about to have sex, who she's had sex with, who she
Lizzo
want
is
to
a
have
pick
sex with.
me, so she'll say anything to get attention. So she's a pick me. So that's what she does. I'm not, but I don't know if it's because she's bigger. I don't know, but she definitely likes attention.
But
So
I'm just using her as an example to where women, like I said just a few minutes ago, y'all have taken over you had complete autonomy. So women can look at today, not 10, yeah, 10 years ago, 20 years ago. Do you think a woman would come on national TV or come on a platform and say that they're fucking men? Yeah, I have sex with men. I ain't no shame in my game.
good point.
But now y'all are so comfortable that there's no shame anymore in our community, especially the Black community. Last point before I close, and I'm gonna finish this off with a friend of mine, hopefully tomorrow, and we're gonna talk about this. So this is like a little prequel. Name me the white Cardi B. Name me the white Meg Thee Stallion. The white Lizzo. The white the babies. The white Lil Babies. The white version of the immoral side of our culture.
You want me to?
Yeah,
You're
name them.
asking me. I don't listen to our music. I like classical. I'm
Like
very
classical
old
music.
school, so I can't really tell you. I know the names, but I don't really know songs.
Exactly. But what I'm getting at is that our culture has made it acceptable for women to be how they are. Because anytime, especially a man, comes out and says something about a woman, it's looked at as misogynistic. There's no such thing as constructive criticism from a man to a woman. No such
Right.
thing. Anything I say about a woman, especially her appearance, I'm going to get ridiculed because I said it. But you, on the other hand, can say whatever you want because you're a woman and you can do that. You feel almost invincible,
I like
right?
to.
Because women don't check you. Women don't even talk about other women. I posted that post about the eyelashes thing. Do you know how many women were in my DM saying, "Oh, yes, I'm so tired of seeing it"? How many women have you ran into that say something about your eyelashes? It's very rare that women say, even women who don't wear it, they just don't say nothing. But it was like maybe 5-1 for women who agreed with what that post said, but they would never say it in public.
Mm.
They would never say it in public because women are scared of women.
Mm.
They're scared of women because they know how crazy y'all are.
Mm-hmm.
You might not hit us, might. You'll hit them.
Right. Right. Right.
Okay. Anyway, go ahead and plug all of your socials, whatever you want people to purchase. Whenever is your next burlesque show, you got the floor, and then I'll close out.
Hey. So you can follow me at Color Me Coco. My name is Coco Kit. My next burlesque show is September 10th and September 11th, 2 days back to back. I'm with the Yams Burlesque Review. It's an all black review, the only in the country with all women. So we out here making herstory, okay?
That
And you
was
can
dope.
DM me for tickets. And yeah, it's lit. And bring dollars because we don't fuck with broke niggas over here.
No.
Where's the
Definitely not.
dollar bills, y'all? And that's all.
Sweet. That's what I like. Well, thank you, Coco. I
No,
feel like
I
you're good.
appreciate you. I had a good
I
time.
feel like you're going to be a friend of the show, and we're going to have you back on for another topic so you can promote your stuff and we can get
Hell
some more
yeah.
insight from you. This was awesome. We're going to cut it. We're going to put it online, and it's going to look wonderful.
I can't wait to see it. Thank you so much for having
Thank you.
me on your amazing show.
Thank you. Take care.
Bye.
Later. All right. So there you have it. I'm going to start having more guests on because as much as I know y'all love my handsome face for hours on end, y'all want other points of views. I don't know it all. I really don't. It may seem like it, but I don't. So I like having conversations from some of my constituents, my friends, people that I meet out, hey, even some strangers. So if you would like to come on the show, shoot me a DM, follow me on Instagram at ChrisHallATL. Hit the link in the bio, subscribe, hit the notification bell to the YouTube. That's where all of my content lives. So you can jump on there. If you did just jump in the live because Coco was on, hey, check me out, follow me. Hit that button up right there and go ahead and shoot me a follow, man. Join me. We have live shows every Wednesday at 9. There's no telling what I'm going to talk about. So until next time, I'm out.